coming together, because strength in numbers. That's what's up. Peace.
Yo, what's up? This is Mosaic, the producer, and we're here on location doing the music video shoot for Swaz Happens / Dlagadlulu, featuring my boy Cracks and, of course, Nini on vocals. Big shout out to the director, Mr. Sandile Makhanya, Makhanya Universe. Yeah.
Mbukele guys buya ehlelweni kusile breakfast show dawati ke ukuthi live la kangwane libonile bomcoka bekuthi bantu bakhona ukusebenzisa emakhono abo dawati ukuthi uhulumende uthethe lichaza ngokuthi asponsorishe ama causes noma ke asponsorishe bafunzi abadawamba bayofundzela lapha eLimpopo University of Creative Arts. Kepha ke umbuto loba mkhulu uba ukuthi kubese sekuthiwani na ubuka ukuthi lelivele lilincane sine economy lencane umnotho wethu asiyolo mkhulu kangawo kanti nalama media houses nje la khona la ukhanza ukuthi labo labacecesheke kule nyuvesi batawasebenzisa kuphi sikhuluma ukuthi kunema TV stations lamabili event 2 notable newspapers and maybe 1 notable magazine. Now, the good thing is a lot of young people, especially those who have graduated from the University of Creative Arts that's Limpopo, are actually doing things themselves and are finding a means of making a livelihood with their skills rather than just depending on finding employment. They're actually creating employment, and that's good for the country's economy. Sandile Makhanya is one of those. I get Sandile Makhanya in Mantigo. No Sandile Makhanya Lo, who's in the studio with me, is a graduate of the Limpopo University. He's also the winner of the Kickstart competition. Nice, great stuff. So what you do is photography and cinematography.
Thank you, Xavier, first of all. Thank you for having me. Basically, what I do is media. All rounds, because in an industry there are seasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a gulunga ngala, sometimes a gulunga ngala.
Okay.
So in a small country like Swaziland, you can't really be an expert in one thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you need to balance things. So what I do is basically media, which includes photography, graphic designs, marketing, just media, communications.
Okay. Just media.
I'm a communication specialist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'll sneak this trombe Sandile so ukuthi kumbe vele kulukhuni kangakanani ukuthi ukhone ukutiphilisa na wenda umsebenzi lofana nalo evenda kangwane sibuka lesimo lesikiso.
Okay. Bulukhuni bukhona kuyo yonke industry, kuyo yonke ihlangothi le employment. But uma uzama ukuphilisa wena, the only thing that will be difficult is to find the challenge and then getting the solution towards that.
Of course.
So once you get that, it will be much more easier. But it's kulukhuni lokuthola le solution or spotting the challenge that will bring a solution very quick. But bukhona.
So now, when you started out Limpopo, did you originally see yourself as an entrepreneur, or you saw yourself as someone who would be working for one of the media houses in the country?
Oh yeah, I looked up to people like Bo Tyler Perry, Disney World, the guy who came up with that idea. So we started before I even went to school. So we have a group of people who are working together towards making films and whatnot back in my Ebuga. So when I realized was and I wanted the business side to work from back then, university, high school. And I said I want to create a company later on in life, but I want to create a company that is me, something that I love. And I had to create a company that is on my name, which is Makhanya Universe, just like Disney World, just like Telly Perry Studios. That's where the whole dream comes from. But I'm so happy, when they sing, they say that I can't believe it was only just a dream. Yeah. I did live that, bro.
Yeah, you did. Now, you're only 25 now, and of course, your bigger plan was to start your own company.
Most definitely.
And Makhanya Universe is already up and running and operational.
And legit.
Yeah, and legit.
Yeah.
Everything is good, and everything is going well for you. Now, did you see it happening so soon in your life, or it was something that you felt was going to happen gradually over a longer period of time?
To be quite frank about it, I didn't see it to be this big, this soon, But it's all the works of God, it's just all the works of God. It's not on me, man. It's not on me.
Okay, these are some of the pictures that you have taken.
Yeah.
And ngibude nje ukuthi ngabe sesifikile yini la khona si ku understand bumcoka bethatha tithombe simaswati in terms of marketing yourself, because now there's social media and it's become an industry itself.
Yes, yes. I think we're learning gradually. I think people have started to appreciate professional, world-class standard when it comes to marketing, especially corporates. I'm so happy corporates are buying into quality now. They don't just do things because they're just buying into quality, and people know the difference because we are now exposed, Xavier. We are exposed to the world. We're looking at what other people are doing, and if the picture that you take is not as good as the picture that guy in America or that guy in New York has brought into the social media, like, you're really not that much of a good photographer.
Yeah.
So the exposure to those things out there, I feel like it's pushing us as photographers or as media experts to kind of match the world standard.
What's the difference between just taking a picture as me tithatha nge-selfie yami nge-cellphone yami and a professional photographer?
Okay, there are quite a number of factors that go into that. It's the clarity of the picture and the exposure of the subject. Because the exposure of the subject is different from the exposure of the background or the exposure of the other things in the field whereby you're shooting at. So showing what you want to show in the most effective way, that's what defines a good photographer. You showed me as a subject very well.
Okay.
Or in the way that I wanted to.
I never knew Mbabane could look this pretty.
Oh yeah, it is. Eh? Swaziland is beautiful. Swaziland is beautiful.
I never thought it could look this pretty.
Swaziland is
Honestly
beautiful.
speaking, I'm like, wow. First world, this figgy.
Yeah,
And I see this
2022.
every day.
Yeah.
But it depends also on how the image has been captured.
Yeah.
You bring out the best of that place.
Yeah.
And this is what your pictures are doing.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
If you're looking at my pictures, one thing that made me to get into film production, media, is that I live in a fantasy world. My mind is full of imaginations, and so when I watched movies, I was like, movies gives you that ability to be things that you cannot be in real life. So it gives you to push and create these things that you cannot create practically. So film, media, photography makes us live these things that we cannot practically.
Okay, so where are you going? Already you've been moving on lightning speed. I mean, at 25, you already have your own company.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm ashamed of myself. Where would you like to see yourself maybe in, say, the next 5 years?
It's hard to say. It's so hard to say to a level whereby people want to buy into my company. They bring money. I have 100 grand. Can I buy shares? It's hard to say yes because, let me say 100 grand or 100,000 is worth so many percent right now. But in a few years, you would have bought the whole company at 10,000 a year ago, but you cannot buy my whole company at 10,000. 10,000 is nothing to me right now when I look at the future of the company. So I really cannot say. I only just pray to God that it gives me bigger things than what I aim for. Yeah, that's all. Man.
Wow. All right, Sandile, now if a person bekanesifiso, obviously nasesibonela umsebenzi lomuhle lo wendawo, umuntu nesifiso nje sokuthi mshuthele event, because I think that's how you make money. You do corporates, you do individuals as well, and
marketing. My key focus is on marketing.
How does a person get hold of you?
On social media, we have Makhanya Universe on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter.
Okay.
So we try to avail ourselves on all the social media platforms and on YouTube as well. Okay. So you can see the stuff there, first of all, and then you can contact us from there. And otherwise, I have my number. But if I would just say a few things, people always say that government should create employment for the youth, government should create opportunities. But I feel like you cannot practically take libumba or bumbe umsebenzi wemuntu.
Yeah.
But what I would ask for is that at least create a platform whereby umfana emene mzala, you cannot put them in the same race. So the attenders in the government or in the business sphere that I'm in, that can be taken by these young people. So if there can be a regulation that will say these opportunities are only for young people from the ages of this much to that much, than for them to give us money as if free hand grants like that. So what I'm asking for is that us as the youth, we're asking that at least give us a platform to play in.
Okay, perfect. Great stuff. He's currently shooting a music video, na Mosaic, na Cracks, and Courtesy. Ibito seen, by the way?
Dlagadludlu.
And hopefully we'll be showing this on Eswatini TV soon, and of course on the Breakfast Show. When it comes out, we'll premiere it right here on this show. Okay, kusile. Good morning.